everybody, it's me, Larasha, Goddess Queen, just me, 23, and this is going to be another zodiac sign reading. And Geminis, you are up, so this is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're a Gemini cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. Or if you were just guided to this video and you don't have Gemini in your chart and you're not dealing with anybody that has Gemini in their chart, maybe there's some messages in this video for you as well. Or if you're a Gemini North Node, I'm including you in this reading as well as too. Or if you're a cross watcher and you're dealing with somebody that has Gemini in their chart, of course, there's going to be messages in this video for you too. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does resonate, please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, comment, as well as share. If it does not resonate, please try your moon sign as well as your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign in your birth chart. And in order to get your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign, you have to have your name, your date of birth, the time you were born, as well as your location. If you don't have all that information, you'll still be able to get your sun sign, your moon sign, and I say pay attention to your Venus as well as your Mercury when you're dealing with love readings. Okay. So I am including cusp babies in this reading because your sun sign represents, well, in all of my readings, because your sun sign represents who you're trying to be before you pass over in this lifetime. So if you have two sun signs, that means that you were born between two zodiac signs, which would make you a cusp baby. Okay, so that means that you're trying to harness both of those energies before you pass over in this lifetime. So if I state your date of birth, that means that you are a cusp baby. If I don't state your date of birth, that means that you are just a regular Gemini as far as your sun sign, okay? So May the 17th through May the 23rd, Taurus/Gemini. May the 17th through May the 23rd, Taurus/Gemini. And then June the 17th to June the 23rd, Gemini/Cancer. June the 17th to June the 23rd, Gemini/Cancer. I'm also including North Node in this reading because your North Node has to do with your past life karma and the karma in this lifetime, so it has to do with both. Your South Node has to do with your past life karma. So with everybody dealing with their karma in 2019, 2020, we just got done with Mercury retrograde, and November the 20th is when that ended. Libra season pushed out a lot of justice, a lot of truth. So with the end of the year to, again, 2020, all the whole year 2020, people are going to be dealing with their karma, finding if you're in good side of the karma, bad side of the karma, how to fix your karma, and so on. And then also the people that continue to just produce karma and because of the choices, and then also certain things that they have been under influence as well. I do have my vibration on. And that vibration is on for a reason, because one of the gifts that I do have is clairaudiency, and it has to do with tone. Anything that produces a tone, a sound, is part of clairaudiency that you can use as far as that gift. With that going off, when I was learning my gift as clairaudiency, I would pay attention to the readers that I would watch. If certain things that would be around distract me, and that would be one of the things that would show me that I'm either paying attention and they're trying to use it as a distraction to make me miss what the person is saying, or I was not paying attention and I needed to pay attention and I had to rewind to understand what was going on. Okay, so you'll find out whichever side that you are as far as the fence of that. Let's see. So also, if you are new to my channel, I do give messages to the collective before I do give my reading. So if you're pressed on time, there's always a comment section in all my videos. You can always go directly to the comment section to go directly to the beginning of the reading. Moving forward, if you use your free will to state that I talk too much, when you can use your free will to go directly to the reading, you will be blocked. Again, one of the gifts that I have is clairaudiency, so I do have music in the background. I use Pandora, and I go through different stations that you create, and the station that I am on right now is today's R&B and old school radio. So if anybody knows, it's not a playlist that I create. Pandora creates this itself. But it also takes parts of synchronicities, and if you have been watching me for a while, you know, like, a lot of the songs that comes on resonates with the reading that I'm giving. Let's see. As far as energy updates, it is the full moon tomorrow, so make sure that you protect yourself. Again, brown stones, black stones, purple stones, blue stones, green stones, red stones, used as far as protection to protect yourself, okay? You have 3 days before the full moon and 3 days after the full moon to protect yourself. If there's anybody that has used voodoo, root work, spell work, cursed you, hexed you, root work, any of that manipulation to keep you from, you know, your journey, who you're destined to be with, just living your overall purpose. Make sure you protect yourself with this being the 1212 portal. It's very important for especially twin flames, twin rays, and divine partners. If any, and my ancestors want me to really speak very, 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 speak about this, especially for you Geminis, because I told y'all a lot of y'all have been going through a lot of transformations, and it's getting to the point where, again, let's say if you are a twin flame, a twin ray, or even a divine partner, you are realizing you have been dealing with a lot of competition. The reason, as far as the competition, there's other peoples that try to tend to step up, you know, to battle for the twin flame, the twin ray, the divine partner. If, you know, their twin flame, their twin ray, or the divine partner is not treating them well, or if they feel that they can do better. Some people, it's envious people, exes, and things like that, that they're battling in the spiritual realm. And these are people that you possibly have had multiple past lives that you have lived with in order for them to be in any type of competition for that, or they played some type of significant role in as far as a lifetime before, okay? Some of us end up losing certain spiritual battles because we don't know to protect our spiritual soul and spirit, whichever one that you have. So a lot of us just are more focused in the 3D reality, the matrix that they have created for us. So a lot of us lose those battles, and a lot of us have to go on fighting for our masculine or feminine to be in union, okay? So with this portal, anybody that has, you know, woke up to who they truly are as far as a twin flame, twin ray, or divine partnership, and you can acknowledge any past life that you have had and you've seen it, and if it's something that is, you will know when you go through these portals exactly where you are. And then let's say if you are in competition, your masculine, your feminine, or you are in competition with anybody else, you will find out either, you know, the end of this year if you have won that battle, or if you are, you know, still battling for them. You'll understand exactly where you are. So this is that portal is gonna release that, because this portal is 10 years of karma that is going to be released, forgiven, and let go of, closing chapters of it. So a lot of people could, if you've been doing the right things, you've been doing the things that you need to do as far as healing yourself mentally, physically, as well as emotionally, being more on the good, you're going to realize that you are ahead of a lot of other people that have been living, you know, toxic lifestyles, are doing bad things that they know that they shouldn't be doing, are treating people and treating individuals a certain way. And like I was saying, it's all a part of this energy switching back to the original people. So a lot of people are going to be seeing that. So just pay attention to your environment, realize what you are in. Don't deny the signs and the synchronicities that you're getting, Geminis, because a lot of y'all are growing, a lot of y'all going through a transformation. So you're finding where you are as far as when it comes to your purpose, okay? So if you're interested in purchasing any of these cards that I use in my readings, they're listed in the description box of the videos. I also have my own Amazon store if you're interested in purchasing things off of Amazon. If you don't have your own crystal store, rock store in your area, you can go on Amazon. Everything that's on that store is confidential. Amazon does everything. I don't see who purchased, where it's getting shipped. I don't see any of that unless you comment and say that you bought something I would not know, or unless you come to me personally and say that, I will not know at all. If you're interested in your birth chart, it's also listed in the description box underneath the Cafe Astrology link for that. I'm thinking if there's anything else. Spiritual baths, protection, as far as protecting yourself, sea salt bath, lavender baths, white candles, making sure that you completely let the white candle go So put it in a space, in an area where it can just sit there without any problems, and let it just burn out itself. Once you light it, don't blow it out, let it burn. Saging your environment if you're into sage as well. Okay, so making sure you're protecting yourself. This is very, 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 very important. Last full moon for a lot of people. Okay, so a lot of karma, healing 10 years of karma. That's a big, 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 big opportunity for a lot of people. Okay, big opportunity for a lot of people. So the main deck has not been cut or shuffled. We're going to cut and shuffle them on camera. The other cards have already been shuffled in your energy. This is the Illustrator deck. In this deck, it has nothing but face cards. And then what I mean by face cards is that, as far as that, it has people on these cards, as far as celebrities, actors, actress, singers, celebrities, everybody that has been in the public eye. So whenever I get to this deck, think of whatever song, movie, whatever first comes to mind about that individual. Watch it, because your higher self, your ancestors are helping you and guiding you to some part in the next phase of your life. You're also going to be having certain DNA activations that's going to cause you to gain clarity for certain situations that you're in. Okay, so just make sure that you take advantage of that whenever these cards come. Whatever first comes to mind. There's certain people that I don't know who it is on these cards, so if I say that, please put them in the comment section if you do know. So for me and anybody else that watches it, if you don't know anything about that person, research about them, see if they're spiritual, if they're into spirituality, what are they into, what have they been in the public for, as far as the media and so on. Okay, and because this deck is out, because I know sounds and music is going to be very significant until 2020. That's one reason why the elite, the higher people, control the music industry, as well as the TV industry, the entertainment so much, because they knew that signs and synchronicities and all that was part of clairaudiency. It was things that we are gifted to help us on our paths. Again, music in the background. Okay, so again, this is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're a Gemini cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. Or if you're Gemini North Node, I'm including you in this reading. And then if you're a cross watcher, you're dealing with anybody that has Gemini in their chart. This can also be vice versa. So it does not necessarily have to be you, Gemini. It could be your masculine, your feminine. It is experiencing this. It could be people that's in their environment that is experiencing this. This could also be, like I said, family, friends, your co-workers, if you know about their situations as well. Okay, so vice versa, understanding the energy that you are in. And then also, if you have been guided to this video and you don't have Gemini in your chart, you were guided to this video for some type of reason, your higher self or your ancestors led you to me. I was a part of your blueprint. Okay, so Geminis, I am going to shuffle it 3 more times. This next time, whatever at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take it as part of your energy. Oh, I don't know why they want me to do it that way, but we're going to do it. Justice. We have Justice here, so this represents Libra. So this is finally, this, I was talking about karma, so this represents karma. It represents justice, it represents responsibility, it represents making a decision, it represents fairness, it represents finding the balance, wanting to balance the scales with another person, or with whatever type of situation that you're in. So let's say if this is you, Geminis, or if you're dealing with somebody that is a Libra, if they don't have Libra in their chart, they could be wanting to take responsibility. They're wanting to balance out the scales. With this card, it is balance. It's fine. It's crazy. Usually it's one that's, higher than the other, but with this one, it's balance. It looks like it has jewels and stuff. Oh, you can't even see. Sorry. My bad, y'all. It has jewels, and the other one has a feather, and they're both equal. Okay, so finally getting justice out of a situation. Malta represents Isis. Some of y'all could be dealing with legal situations. Some of y'all could be realizing a cause and effect of a certain situation. So let's say if some of y'all, know that karma exists, you acknowledge that karma exists, you know that the choices that you make leads to certain consequences. If you can acknowledge that and you respect that, a lot of y'all know that, you're getting dealt what you're served. So I feel that that's with going on with you, Geminis, and if it's not you, it's somebody that's in your environment. This could be your masculine, your feminine as well, okay? But I do feel that somebody's wanting to bring somebody justice in a situation. So you have the Two of Wands being upright, you have the Page of Wands being upright, you have the Hermit card being reversed, you have the Tower card being reversed, and then you have the Star card being reversed. And these cards came out in my Capricorn reading that I did. The Star card came out in the Capricorn reading, is what the one that I just did. But this represents Aquarius, so a lot of air energy as far as this. When this card is reversed, this represents hopelessness. It represents a loss of a friendship or a loss of a love relationship. This also represents physical as well as mental illnesses. So somebody lacking spiritual fulfillment within themselves. This also represents, let's say, if Geminis, y'all have been feeling overall drained, or if you have been in certain situations that caused you to feel like, they're draining you. With the card that just came out, I just forgot what card was that came out that fast. Oh, excuse me. Justice, okay? So let's say if somebody, again, perfect example, if somebody is lacking spiritual fulfillment within themselves, mentally, physically, as well as emotionally, that lets you know, let's say if they were doing certain things as far as when it comes to this person's actions, they possibly were not making the right choices. They could have been, more of the logical thinker, thinking more with their head and not thinking more with their heart. There could have been manipulation that could have been involved in a certain situation. There could have been some deception that could have been involved as far as air energy being reversed. So I feel, let's say if some of y'all were dealing with that, some of y'all could have been very drained as far as when it comes from dealing with that person. Let's say if you cut that person out, a lot of y'all had to rejuvenate your energy as far as, releasing yourself from, this person that was not balanced within themselves. And I feel while you were doing that, you're taking the time. Some of y'all possibly could have lost a friendship. You could have lost a relationship as far as when it comes to a person that you love. Okay, so this could have been a karmic situation. This could have been, a soulmate situation. I feel that somebody did let go of a certain situation as far as when it comes to a relationship. Okay. Let's say if this is somebody that's coming back from the past, this person knows that they were not balanced with themselves mentally, physically, as well as emotionally. Again, let's say if they were dealing with certain mental illnesses or going through certain motions as far as when it comes to, being immature, not thinking more with their mind, thinking less with their heart. Not grounded with themselves mentally. Some of them could have been just, like I said, being a part of certain things that was causing them to act and react in certain ways that was causing them to be unbalanced. Okay, I feel that this person is now taking responsibility within themselves. And let's say if they were realizing that they were lacking that spiritual fulfillment within themselves, now they're learning how to balance their self. And with them learning how to balance with themselves, and once they're balanced, now they can plan to balance a relationship with somebody else. And I feel with the Two of Wands coming out, this represents creativity. It represents creative growth. It represents ambitious energy. It represents somebody being bold. It also represents partnerships. So now this person is wanting to take on a partnership with their divine masculine, divine feminine. This could be family, friends that's in your environment, or even a work opportunity where somebody is wanting to take on a partnership with you. But I feel that somebody has been planning. I feel that this person, let's say if they were not thinking logically, if they were more, if they were not thinking logically in their past, when it comes to the situation between you and them, I feel that this person now is taking the steps. They're doing the things that they need to do as far as when it comes to planning. And now they're not planning, let's say, just for themselves. They're planning for two people is what I'm hearing. And that's the reason why these two wands are here. This also represents authority. So like I was saying earlier, some of y'all could be dealing with legal situations as far as when it comes to authority situations as well. I feel that some of y'all are going to be receiving justice in that. So let's say if you were not getting justice in the past, you could have been going through a certain situation. Let's say if you were in and out of court, it was being very draining to you, Geminis or cross watchers, if that person was dealing with that. Okay. But this is joining forces. This person is wanting to come together. They see success as far as when it comes to the relationship between you and them, okay? You do have the Page of Wands here, so this is how this person is going to be coming in as far as when it comes to them approaching you. Some of them possibly realizing with this card being in the past, let's say if they were a Page of Wands, and they were acting immaturely. Page of Wands could also represent, let's say if it was sexual partners, sexual energies, lust, temper problems, being more selfish, not lacking confidence within themselves, whichever energy that they were, harnessing as far as when it comes to them being, a page. This also represents Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. But I feel that this person has a spark. I feel that this is, let's say if they are, have been unbalanced with themselves mentally, physically, as well as emotionally, they do have to present themselves to you as a page because this is like a fresh start. So this person is learning, they're becoming the student, they're basically in their childlike energy. So I feel that this person is being adventurous. I feel that this person is, seeking the passion. Let's say if this person has ever been hurt in the past, or if they have been somebody that has always wanted to, control a certain situation, they have always been the ones that have controlled situations as far as when it comes to the relationship between you and them. This person could be a little bit, aggressive, but I feel it's in a good way. I feel, let's say if you are dealing Geminis with somebody that is a fire sign, or if this is you Geminis and this person is seeing you, they see you as somebody that's very feisty. At the same time, you could be controlling, but I feel that this is a turn on for you as far as the way that this person acts when it comes to you is what I'm hearing. But this person is being noble, okay? Look. You're my wifey. You're my wifey, and this person is making plans to make you their wife, okay? This person is making plans to make you their wife, and that's the reason why this song is coming on. Wifey by Next. You have the Hermit card being reversed, so this represents Virgo. When this is reversed, this represents paranoid energy. It also represents fears. It also represents withdrawals. So let's say if somebody was dealing with something that was keeping this person high, or if, let's say if it was drugs, alcohol, a sex addiction, because you do have the Page of Wands, or if it was control, anything like that, okay? I feel that it caused this person to, again, have issues as far as possibly physical and as well as mental issues. If, let's say, if they were paranoid all the time, always over analyzing certain things, living in certain fears, if this person was hiding from others, hiding their emotions on how really they felt, they end up deceiving themselves. They cause themselves to be not in balance with themselves mentally, physically, as well as emotionally. That alarm is going off. That notification is going off for a reason, okay? This person possibly at times was feeling lost. So let's say Okay, I just heard they were feeling lost before I found you. I heard I was feeling lost before I found you. Okay, they were feeling lost before they found you. And let's say if you and this person had a lot of tower moments, y'all went through a lot of, breakups, having false starts, not getting to that completion, having certain conflicts, going through certain destructions as far as when it comes to the relationship, dealing with separations, and then also unexpected situations when it comes to the, a twin flame, a twin ray, or a divine partner relationship. So I feel with this card being upright as far as the tower, it means that the dust is finally settling between the connection between you and them. If they did have to, again, heal themselves, let's say if they were battling any addictions, if they were battling mental issues, this person had to heal themselves. They had to go within in order to heal themselves first. They had to heal themselves first before they can love another person, is what I'm hearing. And now this person is planning, and that's the reason why this person has I feel like they have a spark about, bringing this relationship back together. I feel that this possibly could be a sudden shock to you, Gemini, or cross watchers. Is if you're going towards this Gemini, you could be subtly shocking this Gemini, whoever it is that's doing the going towards to. The other person is going to be a bit shocked, okay? But when the Tower card is reversed, this represents things changing for the better. Allowing yourself to change, allowing yourself to go through the purging stages, allowing yourself to go through your reconstruction phase, doing the things that you need to do in order to make things right, okay, is what I'm hearing. This person is getting ready to do whatever they need to do to make things right. You have the Strength card being reversed, which represents Leo. You have the King of Wands, which represents Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. You have the Three of Swords, which represent reversed. So, again, with the Leo being reversed, fearing, not having enough strength to move forward in a certain situation, doubting themselves, okay? So Geminis, if in the past, and I'm seeing this as past energy because it's in this area as far as past energy, but this could be some of y'all going through this now. Let's say if you are battling and you are releasing yourself from certain addictions, things that are no longer serving you, some of y'all possibly are going through withdrawals, and you're having to gain your strength. You're having to gain your the courage in order for you to battle, the withdrawal phases of whatever it is that you're releasing yourself from, okay? And I feel that some of y'all are dealing with somebody that possibly had certain codependencies, certain addictions they were addicted to, and they are overcoming those addictions and battling, and they're going through those stages for that, okay? So this could be a reason why this person could be a little bit moody as well, as what I'm hearing. But with the Strength card being reversed, this represents afraid energy. It represents lack of confidence. It also represents conceited energy. So let's say if some of y'all were dealing with somebody that was very conceited, this person could have also, some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that had mental issues where, like, with the way that they had, the way that their mentality is, caused them to feel like they were, the shit. And I'm here, that's what I heard. They were very conceited and had no reason for them to even be conceited, is what I'm hearing. Some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that was just very too much into themselves. And it's nothing wrong with being too much into yourself, but there are some people that just, they do too much, okay? They do too much, and they just think that they shit don't stink, and everybody shit stinks at one point in time, okay? So even mine. I know I have flaws, okay? I have flaws, and I know I'm a person that I know that I am not all that. Even though other people could think I am, I know that I am not all that, but that's just part of being a human being. But that's me being truthful with myself, because I know we all have flaws in other people's eyes. So we can't please everybody. So with me not being able to please everybody, I know that I have a flaw. And it could be a flaw that I don't think I have myself, but another person can think I have a flaw. if y'all understand what I'm saying. And this person thinks they don't have any flaws, and they just thinks that they're very conceited and very controlling. Very conceited, very controlling, possibly has a very bad temper. This person could be very manipulative as well as be very selfish. So let's say if you are dealing with this person, I feel that some of you Geminis or cross watchers, y'all grew very impatient with this person. Some of y'all possibly were going through certain situations as far as third party energy. We have the Three of Swords being here, and when it's upright, this represents sorrow, it represents tears, it represents emotional pains, worries, love triangles, as well as separations. When it's reversed, it represents confusion, it represents overcoming the pain as well. So I feel that some of y'all possibly are going through a situation where you're finding out that your other half put you in a third party situation. They were cheating. Some of them could have been under the influence of drugs or alcohol in order for them to react this way, is what I'm hearing. I'm not making any excuses, but some of y'all had dealt with a situation where this person made a bad decision because they were under some type of drugs or alcohol. With the Three of Swords also being reversed, this represents loss. So let's say if some of y'all, if you did break let's say if you are dealing with your twin flame, twin ray, or divine partner, and this person cheated on you, or they were not faithful to you, they were not committing to you. Some of y'all possibly could have just were not dealing with third party situations. This person could have just been somebody that was very controlling, somebody that was very manipulative. What I was hearing was that this person realizes the loss as far as when it comes to the relationship that they had between you and them. Let's say if you did separate yourself, that was a sudden shock to that other person, your masculine, your feminine, whoever, the one that walked away from the situation, was a sudden shock to that person. And it made that person to really have to go deep within and realize their own bullshit, is what I'm hearing. They had to realize their own bullshit, their own bullcorn. Okay. And with you walking away, it made them realize exactly the the negative characteristics that they have within themselves, because with having the King of Wands being reversed, as well as the Strength card being reversed, some of them were very prideful. Some of them possibly were also hiding their emotions and not being very truthful about how passionate they were about you, is what I'm hearing. You have the Page of Pentacles being reversed, and then you have the Empress card being upright. Did not tell you that this person sees you as their wifey. They're getting ready to put a ring on it. Okay? With the Page of Pentacles being reversed, they know that they were not giving you any offers. They know that they were not putting in the time, the energy. If they were putting in time or giving any type of offers, they know that they were coming to you very immaturely when it comes to them giving you the offers, or trying to start a brand new beginning, or whatever it is that they were trying to give you. If it was immature energy, something premature is what I'm hearing, very premature. With the Page of Pentacles being reversed, this also represents rebellious energy. It represents also bad with finances. So let's say if some of y'all have been struggling financially, some of y'all have been dealing with situations as far as when it comes to your finances, not having enough in order for you to provide. Some of y'all could be dealing with where some of your children could be rebelling against you, and let's say if you have earth sign children, they could be rebelling against you as well. Some of y'all could be thinking about, let's say, going back to school. With the Empress card coming out, this represents a fertility. It represents creativity. It also represents pregnancy. So this person, let's say if they are, preparing, and I feel like this person is already like preparing y'all's wedding. Like they already have it like mapped out. And they already have it mapped out. Y'all getting married, them getting you knocked up, you getting pregnant. You being their wife and them being your husband. I feel that this person has already planned all that. Like when they come to you, they're already going to have a presentation of what they want to do. And it's cute to me, but that's how this person is going to approach you. With the Empress card coming out, this also represents, caring. It represents mother energy as well. So how I was saying earlier, some of y'all could be dealing with a situation where you have rebellious children, or there could be some of y'all that are dealing with a situation. Let's say you feel like you lost your child because your child could have went off to college or moved out, is what I'm hearing as well. So you're missing that connection with your child, is what I'm hearing. You have you're holding on to, you're wanting your child or your baby to come back home. Somebody wants their baby to come back home, but they know that it's time for their baby to wander off in their own journeys. And it has been it's been very hard for you, is what I'm hearing. But I feel that you're overcoming it. With the Four of Pentacles being reversed, this represents suspicion. It also represents being defensive. It also represents fearing and opening up. So like I said, this person knows that they were acting immaturely with them not opening up, not being truthful. Let's say if somebody was over analyzing the situation as far as when it comes to the relationship between you and them, that can cause controlling energy. It also can cause somebody to manipulate a situation as well. Let's say if this person was the player, with them being the King of Wands being reversed, if they were in and out of the situation, if they were acting selfish, if they were controlling, the relationship, everybody else that's possibly was in their environment or whoever they dealt with, they possibly were controlling them too. Because with the Four of Pentacles coming up, this represents controlling energy. It represents somebody holding on to something tightly, okay? But I feel, let's say if this person knows that, their ways, them acting that way was being unfair to you, is what I'm hearing. And that's the reason why Libra card popped up as far as the Justice card. Now this person is wanting to be responsible for their actions, and now they're coming to you being more responsible than what they were in the past, okay? So we have again, Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. You have the Hermit card, which represents Virgo. You have the You have the Tower card, which represents fire, again, Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. It also represents Scorpio. You have the King of Wands, which represents Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. You have the Strength card, which represents Leo. You have the Page of Pentacles, which represents Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. It represents Capricorn. And then you have the Empress card, which represents Aries/Taurus, okay? So if this person is coming back from your past, like I said, they're already planning their wedding, honey, for y'all. Okay, let's see what this person is talking about. Wow, the Moon card. This card came out in my Capricorn card reading. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, please watch that reading. If you don't have Capricorn in your chart, just read the title. If it resonates with you, watch that reading, okay? But this represents the Moon. This represents Pisces. It came out in the same position. This is Erykah Badu. So this is this represents emotion. So I feel that this person is in their emotions. I do feel that there's still some secrets or certain things that have not been told. So there could be some things that needs to be revealed. I do feel, let's say, if this person knows that they were living in certain illusions in the past, and or if they were, causing their own illusions because, again, they were over analyzing, always paranoid about a certain situation or whatever. I feel that that person is realizing the illusions as well as the deception that they caused. Let's say if there were certain fears that was holding this person back, they're realizing that. Some of them possibly were going through the dark night of the soul, which a lot of twin flames, twin rays, or divine partners, one person does go through it more longer than the other person does. And it's a battle for that person to get out of that dark energy because of, again, their karma, certain things that they have done in their past lives, whoever this person is, as well as far as their purpose, whoever their soul and their spirit is as far as their purpose, okay? Erykah Badu, next lifetime. Queen of Cups. Both of these women coming out. Great reading. This is India Irie. And with her, Queen of Cups represents Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. So this person, again, coming with their cup of love. Being honest. Speaking their truth, that there is any type of secrets that have been hidden. I feel that this person is coming in being truthful. This also represents loving energy. It also represents, again, if this person is very emotional, because again, let's say if they are coming to realization, if they have been under the influence of certain drugs, alcohols, this makes this person completely be a different person, and them changing. They don't make, they're not moving the same anymore, as far as especially if they were somebody that is battling addiction. So this person is now more in their heart space. They're able to love. They're loving themselves as well as wanting to love you. Okay, is what I'm hearing. So with India Irie, the song with her, I won't even say it's a song. I would just say with her, she's just somebody, again, just like Erykah Badu, that's very spiritual women. They're very in tune with their heritage as well as their culture. They don't care about being different or being unique in other people's eyes, or even being called the weirdo, as far as when it comes to these two women. Soul sisters, I would say, have the same type of energy, it's the same type of vibe. And the main thing that hits me with India Irie, especially in her song, where she says, I know that I was the man in a lifetime that me and him lived before, and he was my wife. I was the man and he was my wife. And that sticks out very significant to me. So again, a lot of y'all know that y'all have had roles in reversed if you have lived in, other past lives. I know that I have been a man I was a man in my past life before this one. I know that. Okay. So a lot of y'all have a lot of masculine energy in your chart, for reasons, and it could be because you have had, multiple past lives or lived past lives as another sex than who you are now in this lifetime as well. Same thing if you have a masculine, you have more feminine in your energy as well. Okay. In your chart. Wow, this card came out too, and I shuffled these cards. We have the Page of Pentacles. I don't know who she is, but again, this coming up upright. So this person knows if they were giving you childish offers in the past, now this person has something to offer. Let's say if this person was bad with their money and they didn't have money to offer, give you things. Now this person has money. They're feeling abundant. Okay. They're not fearing the relationship. They're not fearing the journey. They're being courageous. Now they're wanting to be loving. Now they're wanting to be caring. Now they're giving an offer. So they're giving you pentacles. This could be tangible. It could be money. But I feel that somebody's getting ready to get something. And it could, again, be a proposal. It could be a ring. Let friends help you. And again, let's say if they are shopping and they are planning for a date or planning for y'all's wedding, they are going to be asking friends and family members that they trust to help them out. Especially, let's say if they are trying to give you a gift, is what I'm hearing. So they could be asking your friends and family members. Again, they could be asking friends and family members about you if you are in a relationship, or if you're seeing anybody else. I heard somebody's going to be asking a family member their ring size. So it says, ask for and accept support from others. Okay. Also watching the people that you speak to, knowing that everybody does not, have good intentions for you. Some people pretend to be your friends, or even family members pretend to love you, and they waiting for your downfall, watching the things that you're saying, knowing that you are always going to have haters that's around you. Okay. Worth waiting for. It was worth waiting for this transformation. waiting for this person to get out of illusions, regardless if this is illusions, being with a karmic, a soulmate, not loving themselves, being fearful, not respecting the journey, certain addictions, alcohol, lust, sex addictions, all that. Divine timing is working out in your favor. So divine timing is working out in your love life. It was worth the wait. It was worth waiting for your masculine, your feminine. You deserve love. This person realized that they deserve love. Again, how I said, once you broke yourself away from them and you worked on yourself, you realized your own self-worth and made them realize your worth as well. And you loving yourself and putting all your energy into you made them go through a transformation in them loving themselves. And now they can love you and match that energy as far as when it comes to unconditional love, giving each other unconditional love. Okay, so it says you are lovable, dear spirit. So it says bring a gentle touch. So this person is coming in. Intimacy is what I'm seeing. Touchy, a lot of kissy energy as far as when it comes to, you know, your masculine, your feminine. If this person, let's say in the past, had issues as far as not showing affection, I feel that this person is going to be very touchy. Very touchy. This new person is very, very touchy, just so you know. And I'm not saying new person as physical person. Some of y'all could be, you know, let's say if you are ending a relationship within somebody, you could be, you know, going into a new relationship, and this new person that you're going into this new relationship with could be somebody that's very touchy. And it could be something that you're unfamiliar with, because a lot of people are not as touchy as this person. But if this is somebody that's went through a transformation and you have already dealt with this person, and you know this person has been doing a lot as far as when it comes to them healing themselves, this person, this new person is touchy and they kiss. You have an 18, which is a 9. 9s represents moving on, happiness, and growth. Lizard spirit. So it says dream the world into being. So not living in illusions, manifesting your reality, not sitting on your dreams, your ideas, planting those seeds, watching them, nurturing them, doing the things that you need to do in order to for them to become successful. You have a 38 here. 11 represents magician. It also represents alchemy. It also represents twin flame, twin ray number, and then it also represents ones as far as new beginnings. Okay. So armadillo spirit. So it says set healthy boundaries. This person set healthy boundaries within themselves. If they were being rebellious, if they were not disciplining themselves, if they were allowing themselves to be sucked into negative energy, they were not setting healthy boundaries for themselves. If this is you, Gemini, you have been setting healthy boundaries for yourself. Some of y'all have been allowing certain people to overstep your boundaries, and you're putting those walls up to not allow anybody to, you know, disrespect you, not respect you. So we have a 3 here, which is 3s are about connection. Your 3D body, which is your physical reality, is now connecting with your 5D spirit, your 5D soul, whichever one that you have. Also connecting with your higher self. A lot of y'all could be, again, meeting some of your soul family. Whenever you have those two, you tend to have certain soul family come in to help you and assist you. This could also be old, you know, friends and family members that you currently deal with to come in and help you as well. It could be part of your soul family too, okay? There's certain ones, like I said, that you know that have your best interest in heart, especially when you're a twin flame, a twin ray, or divine partners. Some of these people that you are in these relationships would have been in certain lifetimes with you, and they understand your journey. So you're going to know that this connection that you have as far as the bond with your family and friends, that you are these soul people that come into your life that know that you know that they're for you. So you'll understand that connection. You'll understand it's a different connection than anybody else as well. Communication, speaking your truth. I told you there's a lot of truth that's getting ready to be spoken. A lot of truth that's getting ready to be spoken. A lot of communication. It could be a little bit immature as far as when this person comes in. They could be a little bit, feisty, but at the same time, they're just being feisty because, again, they're made a lot of changes. Again, they could be going through certain withdrawals, especially if they're dealing with certain addictions that they let go as well, okay? So it says self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. You have a 34 here. A 7, so 7s is about mystery, about DNA activation, seeing the signs, synchronicities, getting dreams in the spiritual realm, as well as visuals, deja vu as well. Forgiveness. I told you this person is going to be coming in and asking for forgiveness. This is also you forgiving yourself, Geminis, for allowing yourself to go through anything, any pain, forgiving yourself for that. So which allows you to move forward, not hold on to certain grudges. Even though you forgive somebody, let's say if there are certain family, friends, or even if this is a karmic or soulmate that did you wrong, forgiving, if they coming in and asking for forgiveness, accepting their apology for what it is, you don't not necessarily have to deal with them. I read, it's crazy that this card came out, and I read a meme, and the meme said, even though you forgive them, does not mean that you have to reconnect with them. Okay? So just remember that. So we have a 23 here, which is a 5. So 5s represents conflicts that brings change. So you have letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. Compassion. Having compassion for yourself. Having dignity for yourself. Realizing your worth, Geminis, or cross watchers. Having compassion for everybody else that's around you. Realizing the real connections of the people that really love you, love you. So it says caring, empathy, acceptance, gentleness. You have a 28 here, which is a 10. 10s is completions. Another 1, which is new beginnings. My Isis Oracle deck. Divine Destiny. Worth waiting for. Nothing even matters at all. Lauryn Hill. So it says Path of the Divine Warrior, and I feel that I know her soul is a warrior goddess. I know her soul is a warrior goddess. Let me pull the book out because I don't know what this means or what it's saying. I've never pulled that card, I don't think. Okay, so it says the divine warrior guides you to your divine destiny. The divine warrior energy exists within man and women as the inner propulsion to continue with a worthy path even during times of difficulty. Propulsions to continue with a worthy path even during times of difficulties. When faced with a challenge, a true warrior will summon more of him or herself to the cause. It might be more wisdom, focus, intelligence, and surrender into the divine. The warrior within has great inner resources and determination. This part of you will lead you to spiritual success. So allowing yourself to activate that warrior in you. Everybody has, well, I won't say everybody, okay? But the majority of us have some type of warrior instance, some type of animal instance. With you having some type of animal instance, especially like a lion, a tiger, a bear, all those animals that that will attack if they feel threatened. Activating that warrior. that's within you, regardless if you're masculine or feminine, a man or a woman. It says the oracle of the divine destiny is a call to your divine warrior. This part of you has great self-esteem and believes that what you desire is worth whatever effort, personal growth, applications, focus, and attention are required to obtain it. Provided to its alignments with your divine destiny. This part of you acts in physical integrity, and if the goal will compromise integrity, then the goal is to refine until it shines like a diamond in your heart. Then the divine warrior will bring it to being. Then the divine warrior will bring it into being. The path of the divine warrior is not only of any means to an end. The means and end are considered equally important. The divine warrior will succeed in bringing about your divine destiny, but it will be done in a way that is intriguing with deep spiritual values. Okay, so let me read this last part. It says, the oracle of divine destiny often comes at a time when there is something that you feel you are struggling to attain. It may be a vulgar sense or a clear vision. There is something within your heart that you have almost given up hope on, wondering if it is ever really going to come together. This oracle comes with a message that although you may feel struggle or challenge, it is not a sign to step away in this situation. It is a sign to put your faith in the divine warrior within instead. This warrior may shift approach, change expectations, go within to find the resources you require, or find a complete different path to get to your destiny. Do not give up the fight. Not giving up your battle, not giving up your journey, not giving up the connection. It was worth the wait. Some of y'all had to fight for your masculine. You've been fighting for your masculines decades, over and over and over and over and over and over. And finally, you're getting ready to be with them. Not denying that warrior instance that you have. Expectations, and I just said expectations, okay? Having expectations for yourself, one another, setting expectations for one another. You have a 28 here, which is another 10. So again, completions, another 1, new beginnings. I don't know why that book, Great Expectations, just popped into my head when I was a kid. Application. So some of y'all possibly have certain, let's say if you are getting ready to start a new job or go on becoming your own business partner, or going in partnership with somebody, y'all are going to have certain expectations that y'all have to meet for one another. I feel again that somebody is getting ready to have an opportunity as far as when it comes to a job, and this could be something that you are destined to go into. Geminis is what I'm hearing is part of your path. You have a 34 here, a 7, so another 7. So 7's again about mystery, DNA activations, signs, synchronicities, getting certain dreams revealed to you in the spiritual realm. Pathway. Wow, this really... Wow, y'all. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. Choosing the right path, accepting your journey, knowing that you possibly have been detoured, pushed off your journey, getting leaded back to the path that you're supposed to be on, following the signs and the synchronicities. 35, an 8. 8 is about movement. And last card, manifesting miracles. So it says your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And I said, follow the signs and the synchronicities that you get. Destiny is getting ready to happen for a lot of y'all. It's been worth the wait. It's been worth the wait. So hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, like my channel, subscribe to my channel, and I just want to say thank you, and you have a great day.